welcome back. Sorry, I look a hot mess. I went and I got a tooth pulled today, and I had a root canal yesterday, so I am not feeling up to par, shall we say. Yeah. I want to talk about Charles Gross, his latest video on, I don't know what he's trying to burn away. He says he's not trying to burn away spirits or ghosts or anything like that, but I want to take you back a few years when I got diagnosed with depression. Before I got diagnosed with depression, obviously I didn't know I had depression, right? And I would do silly things. And I know Charles is on medication for depression, and like I said in my other video, I don't think it's right for him because of the way he's acting. I mean, I went on several different medications. Like I said, it was a trial and error thing. I went on so many different medications trying to figure out the best one for me, and it just coincidentally happens to be Zoloft. But that doesn't mean it's going to work for him. And judging by what I'm seeing, he is on the wrong medication. People around him should encourage him to get looked at again, and get maybe a different medication, because it's so obvious to all of us, and it's like we see him all the time. Like, he's always saying, like in the older videos, he's always saying he likes sitting here, doing the conversation thing, pretending we're in his living room and we're just chatting, and that's exactly what I want the videos to be like again, and that's what it's lacking. It's lacking the connection, if you will. He's not himself, and I'm not trying to. I know there's a couple of people putting videos up, saying that people are bashing him. Yeah, there's people bashing him, and I mean, he's losing subscribers like crazy, but I'm not one of them. I didn't bash him in my other video, and I'm not going to bash him now. I know what it's like to be someone who's lost, for lack of a better word. You're kind of on, like, here's the road of life, okay? And you're kind of just swaying off the path a little bit. And you just need something to get you back on that path. And that's where medicine comes in. I'm not talking about burning things and, getting rid of, negative energy. Like, I'm talking about medication from a doctor, not a holistic person or anything, like from a medical doctor. And that doctor eventually will find that, proper medication and put you back on the path. Why is it doing that? Sorry, I'm just gonna leave it for. I'm just too tired. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyways, so he just needs a doctor to just put him back on that path, and then he'll be back on the straight path and everything will be good. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have your bad days and your good days, but people who don't have depression and anxiety have good days and bad days too. Like, everybody has something going on. Nobody's body is, chemically perfect just like nobody's perfect. Nobody's looks are perfect. Nobody's insides are perfect. Nobody's chemistry is perfect. Everybody's got something going on. And we have to realize that, I don't know if his sister's been talking to him. She hasn't been in the picture much. Or his parents, we don't really see, we never see them. But I just, someone needs to really talk to him and get him to go back to the doctor, say, you know, these pills aren't working for me. I think I need to go on something different. That's what he needs to do. That's what I had to do. And I had someone help me. I didn't know, you know, I was going through it. This is years ago I'm talking about, right? Okay, I'm not talking about, you know, a year or two. I'm talking years ago. And I fell off that path exactly the same way, but I had some people in my life who helped me and who made me realize, like, yeah, you need to go and talk to the doctor. He's the only one who's going to be able to help you. And finally, the stubbornness that I get from my grandma went away, and I went to the doctor, and finally he kept trying a bunch of different meds and a bunch of different combos of meds, because I'm also on sleeping medication, because I also have sleep apnea, I have asthma, I have COPD, I have emphysema, I had cancer, I have depression and anxiety. So, I mean, I got a lot of health issues, and that's what I meant when I'm saying I got health issues, but my main one is able to function in society is trying to cope with depression, anxiety, panic attacks, that sort of thing. They are very hard to control, and that is that's a reason why I did not watch 13 Reasons Why. I couldn't, because it triggers, you know, it has triggers, and I explained it in my video in depth why I could not watch that. And I'm not the only one. I've had comments of people who could not watch it either. Mental illness is something that affects everybody differently, and people who have gone through mental illness can see it in others. I can clearly see Charles, and I can clearly see that and I'm not a doctor, but I have worked in the medical field, and I do know stuff just from experience. He does need help, and any doctor will tell him that. I personally, in my opinion, think Zoloft is not for him. I don't know if he's continuing with the Xanax, because I remember before, like I said in the video, he didn't like taking the Xanax. He only took it when he really had to. But now I think he's maybe combining the two, and they're not working together. Like, you know, Zoloft and Xanax just don't get along. I don't know. But I know that he talked about Xanax several times in his videos. And I don't know, guys. I'm worried about him. I want him to get the proper help. I just don't know how to get it out to him. It's not like I can, hey, call him up and say, hey, you know, Charles, you need to, you know, maybe talk about going to see your doctor, and maybe adjusting your medication, because maybe it's a dosing thing too. It could be that he's not on the proper dose of it. It could be the right medication, but the wrong dosage. So, you know what I mean? Like, stupid thing. That's exactly what it could be. And it could be a medication thing. I just don't know. But I just know that it's hard to watch him. It is. It breaks my heart because I love watching him. I love him. He, as a person, he put out good content. I loved watching him. It was comforting to me. It was comforting in enough where I can watch him and I don't think of my own depression. But now when I watch him, I think of my own depression because I see how he is. And it's not good. It doesn't make me feel good. When I used to watch him and it felt like he was in my living room, I got all warm and fuzzy inside because it was a good video and it felt like I had company, you know, when my husband's at work, and, you know, that's how I felt. And now when I watch him, it's stressful because I can't help him. I can't do anything, and it drives me crazy because one thing for sure is if I have friends or family and I need to help them, I want to help them. And I want to help him so bad, but I can't reach through the computer screen and help him. And I know Karina Kaboom put out a video. I don't know if he's watching all these videos either. Like, so many people are putting out videos of, you know, of concern. I don't know if he's watching them. If he gets to watch this video, or if someone's watching it that can pass it on to him, please do. I just want to see him get help. That's all. I'm not saying anything to be facetious or anything. I love him to death. His content was awesome, but he's fallen off that track a little bit, and he just needs to be pushed back on. And I'm hoping that somehow, some way, that this or my other video gets to him and he can get the proper help and he can come back to us, because I know he's lost a lot of subscribers because of this, but he's not going to lose me. I wouldn't. It's the same as if something was wrong with me and you guys seen it. I would rather have someone, you know, try and help me than leave me. You know what I mean? Hi, Ray. Hello. I got a Ray right here. You see her here. The animals are the best. Ray will say hi to your little puppy Julie, and they'll be getting along, and Ray will scratch at Jules, and Julie will be rolling around, and they'll be having fun. Yeah. And animals are good for depression as well, and I've always had animals, and they're so comforting. So now I'm full of hair. So if anybody at all can share this with him or somehow get this to him, just let him know that I care and I'm not going anywhere. I love Charles Gross and I love his content, and I'm not going to turn my back. I'm not going to turn my back on you, Charles. So I love you, and I hope you get the help you need, and I hope you come back to us. I love you with all my heart. I love all of you. Thank you for watching this video. It means a lot to me. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. You're all beautiful, inside and out. And keep smiling. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.